The six-alarm blaze at York Memorial began in the wee hours Tuesday and burned for well over 24 hours. Even after that, there were flare-ups and hotspots. Crews remained on scene today monitoring the building, but are confident they have it fully under control.
At this point in time, we have about 8 to 12 firefighters on scene, trying to just hit some of the hot spots that they're pulling out. But as far as we're concerned, this fire is out.
We are now able to get a better sense of the devastation that yesterday's massive fire caused to this historic school, the 90-year-old York Memorial Collegiate. As you can see, the middle part of the building is completely destroyed, but fire officials say the damage is not as widespread as it might have been. Backhoes have been hard at work all day, breaking down walls and pulling out debris from the auditorium area of York Memorial. The damage is extensive, but efforts to save the library, located on the east side of the building, and the pool on the west side were by and large successful. Although, as a precaution, fire crews had removed chemicals from the pool area just in case.
It's not as bad as it could be. But other than the corner where we had the breach in the wall, for the most part, it's intact. There's a parapet wall in the front, so it's missing a few bricks here and there, but for the most part, untouched.
So you're kind of pleased, it sounds
I'm very pleased.
If you look at the building from certain angles, the front facade looks almost untouched, but a closer look shows it will take an enormous amount of work to bring the heritage building back to its former glory.
I couldn't explain the emotions I felt. It was just crazy seeing it.
And it's just hard to see because just all those memories are in this building and they're all gone.
It took 6 aerial water cannons and 150 firefighters pumping millions of liters of water onto this stubborn blaze to suppress the fire. So along with fire damage, there is extensive smoke and water damage as well.
I couldn't believe it. Like, it started out so contained and small, and then we woke up in the morning and it was just way bigger than we expected.
This was the second fire to erupt at York Memorial Collegiate. The first one happened Monday afternoon. Students were in class when the alarm went off. They assumed it was the nearby George Harvey Collegiate on Keele Street. But the TDSB is still figuring out where they will go long term until the school is rebuilt, if it is rebuilt. The cause of the fire has not been determined and is being investigated by the fire marshal's office. But yesterday, police said the initial fire on Monday was suspicious.
Sifting through the debris. They're doing that right now. They're pulling it all out, and then the OFM is going to try and get in there as soon as they can and do their investigation, and I'm not sure what their timeline would be.
Fire officials said today that the water damage is so extensive, it filled the basement right up to the ceiling and could take about a week to remove it all. Now, the TDSB announced today that classes at George Harvey have been canceled for the rest of the week, but will resume on Monday, and that York Memorial students will attend there for the remainder of the year.